I was born on 4/20, 1997, and what makes this day special is that I actually share my birthday with a few of my close friends. I've never made a video like this, and to be honest with you, this was the hardest thing to make. I don't think that it would be 100% possible to do this while being sober, so here we are. First thing first, I gotta say, people change over time. I'm a very extroverted person. I think with my heart, and I don't judge. And I like people to like me. Whenever there's a pain or anything, over time I build a little resistance to it, which allows me to think with my head. This allows me to make bigger and better decisions, and one of this is to study in Netherlands. You see, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and I know I'm just the beginning. I will make a lot more. A lot of the times we say, I wish I could go back and fix that, but in reality we needed to make that mistake to realize it was a mistake. Sometimes it's not enough just to be told something is wrong. You have to actually experience it and go through it. After International School of Stavanger, I took a gap year. I spent a year doing Norwegian, and then I basically took another gap year. I have so much volunteer work now on my CV that I don't even know what to do anymore with it. I don't see these 3 years as time lost. I see it as 3 years gained in character development. You know, it's like I needed to make the mistakes I made in the past 3 years to realize what I really want to do is actually studying electrical and electronics engineering in Netherlands. Without these 3 years of mistakes, this version of me would have not existed. Everybody I've met and everything I've done in those past 3 years have made me. I used to think success is what life is all about, but it got me thinking, what is success? What defines success? Like, we all have different lives and purposes, and it might take a while discovering it. Success might mean something different to each of us, but it is. It comes in a lot of different shapes and forms. There are always ups and downs in life, and there are sad times and there are happy life. There's always ups and downs. There's never one without the other. One lesson I've learned this year, boredom and pain is actually good, because it leads to something enjoyable. Every person you meet in your life makes a small change in you. Throughout our lives, we're different people and we change based on our surroundings. We meet a lot of people throughout our lives. We might not like everyone, and we might not even stay in touch with everyone. At the same time, another thing I learned is that not every friend you have is your friend. Some people are your friends because they have something to gain from you. You know, you meet some people in your life where both of you will call each other besties, but you're not really besties. You just both have something to gain from each other. Over time, you're going to stop being friends, and this is good, because that friendship will never go anywhere. But that's okay. Your group of friends adjust based on who you are. You get the point. To understand how I am and why I am the way I am, we gotta go way back. The middle school or high school me was much different than I am now. I let everybody in, and I share a part of my life with them, you know, stories or whatever, to let them know what they're getting themselves into, but most of the times I don't feel comfortable to go past a certain point. I don't want something that happened to somebody I really care about to happen to me, even if it's not on that scale. We don't remember everything throughout our entire lives, but we do hold on to a few things, and I think that I really like to share this with you. You see, we always like to share everything that's positive and keep the negativity, but I haven't done that. Every close friend I share positivity and negativity with them, because you can't have one without the other. Because otherwise, you're just being a fake person. Nobody is 100% happy. Or if that person is happy, that happiness came with a cost. To understand why I am the way I am, we gotta go way back. This part of my life, I keep close to me. I'm a very emotional person. Alright, fuck it. Let's get into this.
Throughout our lives, we experience many different types of emotions, such as happiness, sadness, love, even heartbreak, and much more. Things will end up working itself out in the end, but that doesn't stop us from suffering a little along the way with pain. And yet we run around with a mask on our faces, a filter, pretending everything is alright and wondering how everyone else is able to do just fine. We forget everyone has problems. We post pictures and make videos on how life is great, even though I might be depressed. We all have our demons at some point in our lives. The experiences we go through ultimately makes you who you are. The memories we make, the friends we meet, and the people we care about help us understand ourselves better, even sometimes brings out the best in us. The truth of the matter is that all of these just makes character. What makes you, you. A unique, irreplaceable being, even with all your flaws, mistakes, and regrets. Pain and boredom are not necessarily bad. You should even embrace it. Throughout your life, you will be bored and in pain, but it ultimately leads to something enjoyable. We need to appreciate everything around us, spend time doing things we love, and work towards what leads to something enjoyable. There will be things in life which you will have no control over, but you do have control over yourself and your actions. These actions will define who you are. We all have stories, and this is mine.